What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to our channel, guys. I'm Rod. I'm here with my dad,
Rod Sr.
And we are Bridging the Gap. Yes, sir. The boys is back with another fire reaction video for you. If you enjoy our reaction videos, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Also, drop a comment and let us know what else we should react to next. Also, make sure you turn on your post notifications and make sure you're notified every single time we drop a new video. And if you like our videos, but you want to see the uncut, unedited reaction videos, make sure you check out our Patreon. The link is in the description. All right, today, Dad, we are going to listen to a legendary hip-hop group, A Tribe Called Quest. You ever heard of them?
I think I've heard you mention them in conversation. But other than that, no, okay. Not really.
Well, they are a hip-hop group from the early 90s, and a lot of people attribute them to like really changing the the persona of and the landscape of rap at that time. They offered a different perspective from all of your hardcore gangster rap and stuff like that. They were doing something quite different. They were infusing jazz with their music and just kind of moving away from that hardcore persona. So A Tribe Called Quest is an American hip-hop group formed in Queens, New York in 1985. It's composed of rapper and main producer Q-Tip, rapper Phife Dawg, DJ and co-producer Ali Shaheed, and rapper Jarobi.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a group of guys. I guess they were kind of like an alternative hip-hop, and they released a classic album by the name of The Low End Theory. It is their second studio album, and that released September 24th, 1991. And just to give you a little bit of background on just how this was received, it's been, let's see, it's been on all these lists of best rap albums, greatest rap albums of all time. That's a
pretty long list.
And yeah, they say it's one of the most influential albums in hip-hop history. It broke major ground and pushed the sonic envelope of the entire rap genre. And it's been stated to have helped shape alternative hip-hop in the 90s as the group's mellow innovations helped jazz rap gain significant exposure. So they really did change the game. And this is a fantastic album, and I think you're gonna like it.
It was kind of surprising when you told me they come out of Queens, New York, and I was thought, okay, New York. I'm thinking they're heavily influenced by Wu-Tang, and they are, from what you're describing to me, is gonna be nothing like
completely
Wu-Tang.
Different for sure.
Okay, all right,
cool. So we will go ahead and get into this album, The Low End Theory. And it's gonna start off with a track called Excursions.
Sounds like a science class you want to take, right?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, for sure. They definitely dropping knowledge on here. So this is Excursion. It's produced by Q-Tip, the member and producer of the group.
All right.
And yeah, here we go. Excursions.
All right. Jazzy.
Back in the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you can find the abstract. Listening to hip hop, my pops used to say it reminded him of bebop. I said, well, daddy, don't you hard, so we gotta thank God. Dishing out the plastic, do the dance till you're spastic. If you diss, it gets drastic. Listen to the rhyme, cause it's time to make gravy. If it moves your booty, then shake it, baby. All the way to Africa, aka the motherland. Stick out the left, then I'll ask for the other hand. That's the right hand, black man. Only if you are noted as my man. If I get the credit, then I think I deserve it. If you fake moves, don't fix your mouth to word it. Get in the zone of positivity, not negativity. Cause we gotta strive for late moves. Never, ever, ever.
Playing and playing and playing.
Chasing dope tracks, we move blocks. From the fly girlies to the hardest of the rocks. Musically, the quest is on the rise. We on these excursions, so you must realize that continually I'll pop my Zulu.
Just a white woman with their tongue hanging out. Time is running and passing and running and passing and running.
All right, that is track number 1, Excursions. What did you think about that one, Dad?
That was really good. I like that jazzy kind of sound with all the jazz instruments. What is it? The cello, your horn instruments, and what I like about him when he was rapping. It was like everything was a straight rhythm. You know what I mean? I guess is the best way I can describe it. It was like boom. It was a consistent rhythm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then the words. I like they use some interesting words, intellectual words in their rapping. I noticed that they toned down the cursing. They had little parts in there, but it was just like they toned it down and just kept moving. They didn't emphasize on that.
Right.
It wasn't a lot of talking about violence and stuff. It was more like talking about on the come up, and being positive. And so to me, that was a really good, if they're setting up a new wave of rappers and stuff like that, to me, that was a very good example of the way to do it.
Word.
So
yeah, I love Q-Tip's voice. I could just listen to his voice. He's just got one of those voices, just like super soothing and calming, and he just flows effortlessly.
That's what and that's what impressed me. It was like, man, this dude. And you're right, he does have a very intriguing voice. It kind of brings you in because you really want. The way his tone of voice is, it makes you want to listen to what he's got to say.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. All right, we'll go ahead and roll to the second track. This is track number 2. It's titled Bugging Out. And I guess Excursions, it says here, a song that sets the theme for the rest of the record and arguably the group's career.
Really?
Yeah.
This next song?
This first song that we listened to.
First? Oh, okay. I can see that.
Q-Tip recalls words from his father who likened the improvisational nature of jazz's bebop to hip-hop's freedom-filled sonic structure. The song sets the central thesis for the album of Afrocentric content delivered with witty lyricism over minimalistic jazz grooves.
This reminds me of why they describing all of that. It reminds me of, when people go to art galleries and stuff and they be trying to describe paintings.
Yeah. For sure. Definitely. This album has been just studied and it is a very, very important piece of artwork in the hip-hop community. All right, we'll go ahead and move into the next track. This is track number 2, Bugging Out. And this is produced by Q-Tip as well as Ali Shaheed Muhammad. And here we go.
There you go. Is that cello?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, microphone check 1, 2. What is this? The 5-foot assassin with the roughneck business. I float like gravity, never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat our seniors to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. I half step up, drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with BS competition. Your name is special ed, so won't you suckle with the mission? I never walk the street, think it's all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really could be. I just try.
I like the production on that.
Yeah.
You that well, what's that noise in the back? That sounds cool. It's like I don't know what that was. It was like a background.
I remember it.
Yo, when you bug out, you usually have a reason for the action. Sometimes you don't, it's just for mere satisfaction. People be hounding, always surrounded, posting, just like a migraine pounding. You don't really fret.
Muhammad used to say I had to be out, scheming on the babies with the crazy woman that
bringing that
hi-hat.
Yeah.
When I left Marosi, I was overboard status. Battling the MC was when Tip was at his maddest. It was one MC after one MC. Was the want and see from little old me. Do I have the formula to save the world? Or was it just because I used to swipe the women and all the girls? I'm the type of brother with the crazy extended hand, kid. Just by all my brothers, y'all bug out.
Yeah, didn't know right there.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. That is a cool little.
It's like a sound effect they got off there, little keyboards or something. It's cool though.
You give it some atmosphere.
Yeah, and then they got the cymbals.
Yeah. All right, that's track number 2.
I like the way that ended too.
Track number 2, Bugging Out. What do you think about that one, Dave?
I like that song, man. Bugging out, bugging out. Yeah, each one of these rappers, man, had I like, to me, what strikes me with these rappers here, they're so articulate with their words, and they have a really vast vocabulary. Well, I guess if you're gonna be a rapper, you gotta have a vast vocabulary. But
well, not really.
Well, yeah. I take it. You're right.
Yeah, but no, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
But these guys, you can tell they seem to be very intellectual.
Yeah, for sure.
So
definitely.
Yes.
So we on the first track it was all Q-Tip rapping. On this track
it was 3, wasn't it?
We get introduced. No, just Phife Dawg and Q-Tip were on this one.
Oh, okay.
So Phife Dawg is the 5-foot assassin.
5-foot assassin. Oh wow.
And he references himself as that quite a bit. But what'd you think about Phife Dawg's contribution?
I like the way he was talking about the Winans and Arsenio and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he got more rhymes than Winans got family. That's funny.
Yeah. So nice flow to his rapping. I think it was a very good rapping style. I mean, it's very effective.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then the other gentleman,
Q-Tip,
he said, every now and then I cuss to get my point across.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, okay, that's cool, bro. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
They're
fantastic.
I'm really surprised with this music.
It says Bugging Out is attributed to the emergence of Phife Dawg as a notable MC rapper who trades verses with Q-Tip. I love the production is just so like low key but just like groovy and they put these little they brought that cymbal in sometimes to give it a little switch up, and then that sound effect on the back to give it a little bit of atmosphere. It's
you know what, on this I'm also thinking to myself, usually when you have a group, I guess you want to call it, of rappers, all of them are distinct from one another. Yeah, different. I mean, the styles are distinct. Here, these at least with Q-Tip and
Phife Dawg,
they almost, they blend so well together. You don't know where one ends and the other one begins. To me,
maybe just because I
need to listen more. But you probably, and I probably could be able to,
I think you'll distinguish them more.
Yeah, but from right now, I mean, when they went, on this particular song, put it like that.
Yeah.
On this particular song, I was like, okay, I thought because. At first, I said that. You remember I said it was 3 rappers.
Oh yeah.
And it was only 2.
Right.
Because I couldn't tell. I thought, it had to be another rapper in there. I know I heard 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the more you listen to it, you'll kind of see the differences. I feel like Q-Tip, he's like more laid back and like chill, and then Phife Dawg, he's like more like charismatic and like. Which one
was Phife Dawg was the one that said
the 5-foot assassin.
He's a 5-foot assassin. And then Phife.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how I can remember who it is.
Yeah, Q-Tip was the one that had that line about he cusses sometimes to get his point across. Yeah. All right.
And look, even his cussing, I didn't consider it like. Some of the stuff we heard,
for sure.
It was so low key.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's cool. That's refreshing.
Cool. We'll go ahead and roll to the next track. This is track number 3. It's titled Rap Promoter, and this is produced by Q-Tip and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. And this is a cool track. I like this one a lot. So yeah, here is track 3, Rap Promoter.
Okay.
It's a fly love song. To the effect of nothing, effective fronting is what I don't allow, so let me tell you something. I am a bona fide. Not too modest and not a lot of pride. Soon to have a ride and a home to reside. If my mama is sick, I'm by her bedside. Used to watch the show on Channel 4 called Riptide. Watch my wares inside, cause it's too damn cold outside. That's how the run-ins go. If there ain't no dough, then there ain't no show. So take your roly-poly fat promoter to the chemical bank and get my cash. If you wanna see the people scream and laugh, the best question ask real fast. Cause I don't wanna see them stop.
Let me tell you.
I'm leaving.
Let me tell you.
The wax show. Yo, man, what's up with that?
Don't sweat. Come on, 500. That was
Now, please act proper before I call the Crime Stoppers. Don't dip on the dough, cause that's a no-no. Make sure you count your money real slow. Be alert, look alive, and act like you know. It's the 90s, time to make new. Not the 80s, do away with your rules. So what? You got a crew. I got one too. They're called the Brooklyn Zoo. Don't break through, let's be reserved and cool. We don't have dang diggy.
All right, that is track number 3, Rap Promoter. What'd you think about that one, Dad?
That was pretty good. He's giving some tips and stuff. That was like good. Speaking from experience, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, and I like the beat. It was fun. It was like, you know, they have, you could tell they having fun with their music, and they also feeling it. They just fall into their music and just flow with it, man. I like that.
Yeah, they definitely talk about the music industry quite a bit in their music too, because I mean, at these times, you know, guys are getting jerked and they're dealing with these shitty promoters and getting ripped off, and you know, all that stuff,
contracts,
all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So. This is definitely.
He said, "Count your money slow.
Yeah.
Act like you know."
Yeah, sure.
I like that. That sounds like something that an old person would tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
putting them on
like,
game for sure. Definitely. All right, we'll go ahead and roll to the next track. This is track number 4. It's titled Butter. Butter, track number 4, and this is produced by.
Oh, we had another rap song called Butter. One of the rappers one time. Butter. Who was that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Huh. Not that I can think of. But yeah, this is track number 4. Butter is produced by Q-Tip and Ali Shaheed Muhammad, and here we go.
That's cool.
1988 senior year at Garvey High, where all the guys were corny but the girls were mad fly. Lounging with the tipster, cooling with Shy, scoping out the honey, so Biff DeVoe. But little did I know that she was playing with my mind. The only thing I've learned is good girls are hard to find. I feel like Heavy D, I need somebody for me. Not someone whose mind is blank and trying to juice me for my banks. Swinging with my main man, Lucky, behind my back. What type of crap is that? Yo, how's about a smack?
Whack.
Word life, I can't front. Thought I was all that. But now it seems I've met my match. The crazy whip appeal and I'm Ultraman, like Alexander O'Neal. Is this really love? Then again, how would I know? After all this time, trying to be a super hoe. She finally played me, but yo, I'd find another, cause I've got the crazy game and yo, I'm smooth
Hey, yo,
like butter.
It's like butter. It's like butter, baby. It's like butter. Like the butter, baby. Not no parquet, not no margarine. Strictly butter,
I
baby.
remember when girls were goody two-shoes, but now they turn to freaks all of a sudden.
We love you,
Ease
bye.
off, ho. My name's Malik. Fight this, fight that. Where you going, where you at? These girls don't know me from Jack. E for effort and T for nice try. And tell me what's the reason for dyeing your hair. Slum village gold still dangling in your ear. You barely have a neck, but still sporting a rope. 4-finger ring, just
You
a
barely
rifle
have a
can
neck.
scope. You looked in the mirror, didn't know what to do. Yesterday I dissed you, but since it was boy, I had to dismiss you. But if you can't achieve it, then why not try and weave it? If you can't extend it, then you might as well suspend it. If you can't braid it, best thing to do is fade it. I asked you, did your hair, and you tell me, Diane, made if you were you or just you. Talk to you, maybe, but I can't stand no bionic lady trying hard to
Bionic
look
lady.
fly. But yo, you're looking dumber. If I wanted someone like you, would have swung with Jamie Summers. You wanna be treated right? See Father MC or check Ralph Tresvant for sensitivity.
Oh.
Cause I am not the one. I got more game than Parker Brothers. Fight dog is on the mic and I'm smooth like butter.
He told her. flow. He told you, drop the mic. I like that. That was cool. Yeah, that was definitely. That was one of them. Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Let me pick back up, drop it one more time.
That's butter. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, that was nice, man. Nice song. I like it. My boy got nice rhymes, man. Mad rhymes. Yeah. A nice beat. I love that jazzy feel on these songs, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. I never would have thought that a rap group. Well, we heard one. My one boy had a jazzy sound to his song. Was it J. Cole?
Yeah, J. Cole has some jazzy stuff. Nas kind of
a little bit
used the jazz influence, but yeah, these guys lean on it like very, very like it's very apparent. Like they're coming in with those cellos, like the cellos instead of a bass line, you know, and using it that way. So
I like this.
Yeah,
I like this.
Yeah, so this is Phife Dawg's solo track.
It's one of these albums. So far from what I've heard on this album, it's just like one of them. You just like. You put it on and then you let it play in the background at a decent little level, you know, just like vibing music.
For sure,
right there,
for sure. This is like, you know, you can clean up your house on a Sunday,
right.
You know, take a nice ride around the town with the windows down. It's just cool.
Cool music.
For sure. But yeah, Phife Dawg, this is his solo track on this album. He's talking about, you know, all his run-ins with women as a younger man, and then as he gained some notoriety and stuff, how his perspective changed.
Yeah, he was like, you know, I don't even know you. First you didn't want me. Now,
right.
now I don't even know y'all.
Right. He said, your eyes ain't yours, your hair ain't yours.
Faded or something, man. I was like, oh, God.
If you can't fade it, then you should braid it. Or something the other way around.
Right.
Yeah. No, he's killing that. I like that one.
You said, one day your eyes are brown, next day they're blue. I was like, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do a lot of sampling for sure on here. So a couple of these, so I guess they did a slow down. The drums are a slowed down sample from Chuck Jackson's "I Like Everything About You."
Okay, they got me on there, and usually you can't, you know, put some. Weather
Report, you know them?
Hell yeah. that does have a weather report feel.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, man! that's some serious weather report. Oh boy, they some bad boys there.
You know, somebody was really excited about you mentioned Herbie Mann.
Herbie Mann.
Yeah. They went
Bird in a Silver Cage.
Yeah, Bird in a Silver Cage. I actually checked that out myself after the person had left the comment. They were excited about that. They appreciated your your suggestion.
Oh, okay.
The Hornets vocal sample is from Gary Bartz.
No, you got
Not
me there.
familiar with that?
No,
okay,
no.
cool. So those were a few of the samples from here. All right, we'll go ahead and roll into track number 5. This is Verses from the Abstract, and this is featuring Vania Mojica and Ron Carter, and this is produced by Q-Tip. So here is Verses from the Abstract.
Okay.
I dream about my man last night, and my man came by the studio, and his name is Busta Rhymes. In effect, Shaheed is in effect. Phife Dawg is in effect. Check it out and give me my spec. I'm moving, yes, I'm moving, cause my mouth is on the motor. Use the coast in the morning to avoid the funky odor. Can't help being funk with ya, but if I don't pursue, then I just don't give a. My motto in the 90s is be happy making ducks. Girls love the gym because it causes crazy friction. When it goes up in, it fluctuates the addiction. I still understand and get the wax utensils. Write my rhyme straight up, don't get with no fancy stencil.
Bass in the background.
We stay away from talk, a perfectionist at work.
He's having fun.
Up the art. If you want to battle, I suggest you check your clock. Her mom's was a Quaker. And what does that make her? The evil money taker, the crazy move faker. I use that to break her. Phife is in the house. Uncle Mike is in the house. Rob Power is in the house. Tim Latham is in blanket. Wrap yourself up in it. If you love it, then you'll like it. Don't move to rebuttal.
That's nice.
Wave your hand for action. Some women in the 90s want more than satisfaction. They want keys and G's and all those illy things. If you want to, I'll show you just what the app can bring. I keep a tightness of the jazz, of the funk, of the rhythm, all the good welcome. But if you're a villain, I'll just wait and debate, contemplate your arrival. If flexing is your motive, then you don't like survival. The abstract is speaking, the heartbeats is reading. Kane is in the house. Beat Nuts is in the house.
Yeah.
Special Ed is in the house.
They all in the house.
Yeah. And this one goes out to my man. Thanks a lot, Ron Carter. On the bass.
Shoot,
Yes, my man Ron Carter.
Yeah.
is on
He
the
was
bass.
killing it.
And check it out. Going into the 91 decade, up and until the 2000 decade, you gotta say, the quest is on. You goddamn
He
it,
playing with
the
that
quest
bass.
is
He
on.
going
Here we
crazy.
out. Let
All right, that is the verses from the abstract. What did you think about that one, Dad?
So on this song, man, there was so many good parts about this song, man. It's just crazy. You can't. I'm trying to key in on some of it and enjoy this part of it,
Right.
but then the other parts are still moving, and I'm just like, let me come back over here and listen to grab some of this too.
Yeah.
And it was like, but I kept, man, that bass player was distracting me.
Yeah.
Cause
Ron
he
Carter.
was just, he was killing it, man.
Yeah.
He was so smooth with his shit. And sometimes he just hold that note and go, boom.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you bad mother. Shut your mouth. Boy. And then then the vocals come in. That girl got a nice, smooth voice, man. I was just like, and then that ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, man, that was just.
that song was fire.
Okay, that to me, I love that. That right there.
That was your favorite one so
Yeah,
far?
so far, yeah. I love that song, boy. That was nice.
Yeah, Ron Carter on the bass, Vanilla with her vocals coming in there.
Yeah.
Q-Tip shout outs to all these prominent rap figures.
Right.
Throughout his verses and stuff. Yeah,
Man, the verses was smoking.
yeah, he was smoking.
He
those
was
verses for
just
sure.
like,
he got
whoo.
these really cool pockets where he was just
Right.
like,
And I was just
hitting
like,
it.
and then I was looking at him, what he was saying. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I was
For
like,
sure.
yeah, he's the boy's tight.
No, he was killing that. Let's see if
Killing
you recognize any of these samples. So samples are drawn from Joe Farrell, Upon This Rock.
I know Joe Farrell. I have some Joe Farrell albums, but I didn't recognize it.
And then we've got the background instrumentation is from Heat Waves, The Star of a Story.
I know Star of the You're the Star. Yeah, man, I know that song, but I couldn't pick it up in here.
Okay.
They kind of like,
Oh yeah, the way they chop up these samples
they-
and stuff.
they- I was like,
a lot
okay.
of times it might be like pretty unrecognizable.
yeah, and I was like, and it's hard. I mean, for me, when I'm listening to music, usually it's harder to scat. These brothers bad when
Yeah.
they do the sample, and I'm like,
right,
I know it,
right.
but I can't pinpoint.
Yeah,
it. You know,
the
most of the time
exact
when they do
part.
samples, I can tell you who it is.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
I know Star of the Story though. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Q-Tip, his production is top tier. I mean, he's a fantastic producer, and then for him, I mean, pretty much through these first 5 songs, he's been handling most of the rapping too. So we've heard, Butter was 5 Doll's song, but all the other songs have
Right.
been mostly Q-Tip. So
Yeah,
He's killing
verses
it.
from the abstract.
yes, sir.
Yeah, that was nice.
Cool. We'll go ahead and roll into track number 6. This is titled Show Business. This is featuring Brand Nubian and Diamond D, and it's produced by Skef Anselm, Q-Tip, and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. So here's track number 6, Show Business.
Let me tell you about the snakes, the fakes, the lies, the highs, and all of these industry shingdings. Where you see the pretty girls in the high animated world. Checking for a rapper with all the dough. If you take a shit, they want to know. And if you're gonna fall, they won't be around, y'all. So you still wanna do the show business? And you think that you got what it takes? I mean, you really gotta rap and be all that. And prepare yourself for the breaks. Check it out. Do you wanna be in the business?
The ups and downs
like
with
that.
the hoes. The business. Getting fronted on at shows. The business.
People gotta stick their no record deal. And I
You
say,
soup with your meal.
Look what the cat hauled in. It's Fife Dog from a Drop Called Quest. Let me begin like Chuck D. I got so much trouble on my mind about these no talent artists getting
I got
signed. They
so
can't rhyme.
much
And if it
trouble
ain't bad,
on my
you
mind.
got
Yeah,
niggas going out like suckers, motherfuckers.
Oh!
Loose the lion. And if not that, then I'll commence the head flying. Seems you're 90 like 8-ball jackets. Now tell me I can't tear it up. Go get yourself some toilet paper cause your lyrics is butt. Do you wanna be in the business?
people can't walk straight line. In the
business.
Brothers can't rhyme. In the
Hey, yo, I'm
Business.
trying to get mine.
The business.
The party scene is cool, but then again, it's all the same. You see the same.
Be alarmed. The rhyme was condensed in a matter of minutes, so it must be told.
Yeah, a bunch of
All that
guys,
glitter's
man.
not gold. Everybody wants a deal. Help me make a demo. See my name in bright lights. Ride around in a limo. My mom keeps beefing.
Boy, get a job.
But I wanna make jams. Damn, I know I'll slam. Huh. Well, it's not.
All right, that is Show Business. What did you think about that one?
I liked it. It was good. I like this. It's like it's a collaboration. The one I liked the best, and I picked this one out real quick.
Yeah.
And that was Lord Jamar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him. He was my favorite on this.
Yeah,
one
Lord
here.
Jamar killed that for sure. But yeah, that's definitely one of those songs just talking about how the business goes, and they're kind of warning people and talking about their experiences and stuff. Looks like we had some sampling here. Show Business samples the drum break from Aretha Franklin's Rock Steady.
Mm-hmm. That sounded familiar.
And then the bass line is from the Fatback Band, Wiki Wacky.
I know Fatback Band, but I don't know that song.
And
they
then,
went deep for some samplings, man. They be looking all over the place. I see. They just like, yeah, that's like kind of remind me when I watched that Wu-Tang movie and how they was
digging through
sampling
the
all
crates
this.
and stuff.
Yep.
For sure. Then we had Ferrante and Teicher's Midnight Cowboy, and other samples that can be heard from James Brown's Funky President and Gerson King's Combos Maramentos Black.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, some great sampling in there. Great posse cut with all the guys on there. Brand Nubian, Lord Jamar, everybody coming through with some
business.
Yeah, some heat on there.
The business.
So we'll go ahead and roll into the next track number 7, Vibes and Stuff.
Vibes and stuff. Okay. All right.
And this is produced by Q-Tip, once again. And yeah, here's some Vibes and Stuff, track 7.
Let me flaunt the style. I think that the time's near that we drop studs. There won't be no duds here. Rappers play the dumb. Kinda on the space tip, but when they hear the jam, they be on the dills, Nick. Now I'm not frontin' rock. I know the territory. Go ahead and try. That's a different story. Similar to Grim, I could tell a better one. All about a kid who couldn't rap and didn't run. Stands on the side. That's how good it feels, child. Let your head down so we could get buck wild. Do your ill dance. Don't think about the next man. We must have unity and think of the bigger plan. Division we will fall. We must stick together. See, I like to take this time to say what's up to Cool G. The name is Q-Tip, the Midnight Marauder.
I get more props than the Arsenio Hall, so party animal I was. But now I chill at home. All I do is write rhymes, eat, drink, shit, and bone. Found my thrill in Amityville. I'm always in the island, fudging lucky know the time. They know who keeps me smiling. Go out on my own, something that I gotta do. Do what the hell I want and have no one to listen to. I'm prompt with my business and I do things on the double. Yo, I'm out like Buster Douglas. I say peace to MC Trouble. Rest in peace.
Word up, rest in peace. And you know what else? We got the vibe. All the people on Long Island, we got the vibe. Brooklyn and Queens, we got the vibe.
That's nice.
Uptown and Nauru, we got the vibe. So upstate, we got the vibe. If you're in DC, you got the way I do. Call them the permanaps. I'm crazy, slap happy, and I'm scrappy, and I'm happy. When I get the mic in my hand with the crowd in the stand, it's as good as grand like that. Now I want to say peace and dedicate.
There you go.
All right, that is track number 7, Vibes and Stuff. What'd you think about that one, Dad?
That was definitely some vibes.
For
and
sure.
Stuff. That's fire.
That was a
dude.
super vibey track.
Yeah, it was. It was. I don't even know where to start with this one. This was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was deep too. I like I say, their rhymes, man, are really, really, really good. There was a part in there. Let me see where'd it go? Oh yeah, he was talking about he don't brag about his papes. And man, every rapper that I've heard, that's all they do.
Yeah.
These brothers, he's like, I don't even go out no more. I just go home. I write my rhymes or whatever. He's focused, and then he go out and do his thing. He kills it, and then he come back home.
Yeah.
You know, he making a lot of paper, and he ain't even, you know, he's low key.
Yeah.
You know, and did he say he stayed with his moms? No, maybe wasn't. He stayed with his mom.
Nah,
I thought he said.
I don't think he said that. But yeah, it's definitely and you know, so I love that's a great point. So I don't brag to brothers about the papers I got, and like so they always make a point to kind of like be different than, you know, what's going on in the rap game at this time, and that's I think what made them stand out so much. And then they're, you know, just always talking about just their pro-blackness. I'm nappy, I'm scrappy, you know, and I don't have a perm, and just I don't know. It's just a really
I like their style, man. It's just like to me, just because they took this route right here, I'm pretty sure they garnered a whole lot of hate from the other rappers, man, because they killing it and they making a whole big pile of money.
Yeah.
And they still low key. They ain't trying to make everybody jealous about their money. But the other rappers know these brothers are getting paid.
Yeah.
But they ain't saying nothing about it.
Right,
they ain't
right.
flossing.
Yeah, they low key with it.
Yeah, it's
for
cool.
sure. Definitely love that style. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and roll into the next track, which is track number 8, and it's titled "Infamous Date Rape."
Oh, infamous date rape. Can't wait to hear what they put a spin on this one about.
You know who Grant Green is?
Grant Green? No.
Okay. Because there was some Grant Green samples in that last track. The Infamous Date Rape, and this is produced by Q-Tip and Ali Shaheed. And little background. Oh, well, we'll just get right into it. Yeah, track number 8, The Infamous Date Rape.
Classic example of a date. Classic example of a date rape. Classic example of a date. Classic example of a date. Listen to the rhyme, it's a black ink fat. Percentile rate, a date rape is flat. This is all due to the not even. You can ask even if the vibe ain't right. You're leaving, hit the road, Jack, and all of that. But if she offers her a bowl, you'll drop your load. Right smack dab in the middle. Get the kitten, I got crazy tender vittles.
You know the science, you get buck wild. Running Mac games as if your name was Scott Skiles. Or better yet, Magic, or even Karl Malone. Regardless who it is, your aim is pull down like Jericho. She's hotter than me, Shaq, Chirac, and her baby girl. You listen after 7, break fool after 10. Do your thing at 12 o'clock, and when you go again. There goes round 1, ding, there goes round 2. Now tell me what the are you supposed to do? What do you know? When the me I was completed, girly girl cried, wait, yo, I didn't really need it.
Sweetheart, that much that I would go for the unforbidden touch. I'm not the type that would go for that. I'll have to fetch a brand new cat. Baby, 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 I don't wanna be rude, but I know the cause of your bloody attitude. I know why you act that way. It usually happens on the 28th day. I respect that crazily. When you're done with the pads, can you come check me? This ain't a joint to disrespect you, because one head ain't better than two. Check it out, it's a classic example of a date.
All right, that is Infamous Date Rape.
Man, the brothers they telling it like it is, man, for real. You know. So it wasn't like I thought it was gonna be, but it was yeah. Good song. I would say that I like the song.
Yeah, I always used to skip that one.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. So
You just don't want to hear the subject matter.
Yeah.
I get it.
for sure. But yeah, they killed it. It's a dope beat. Yeah, not one of my favorites.
I like I enjoyed the jokes they told though.
Yeah.
That's
They
more
did-
like
they did
the more
crack some
entertaining
good
part,
jokes.
part of me about the
Make
song.
it a little more lighthearted.
Lighten it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
for sure.
On a heavy subject.
All right. All right, we'll go ahead and roll to the next track. This is track number 9, and it's titled "Check the Rhyme."
Check the rhyme.
Check the Rhyme.
Right.
And this is produced by Q-Tip and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. And yep, here is track number 9. Check the Rhyme.
Check the rhyme. days on the boulevard are Linden. We used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the abstract.
And me, the 5-footer. I kicks the mad style, so step off the Frankfurter.
Yo, Fife, you remember that routine? That way used to make spiffy.
Your mother tell your father, send a telegram. I'm like an energizer, cause you see I last long. My crew is never ever whack because we stand strong. Now if you say my style is whack, that's where you're dead wrong. I slay that body and El Segundo, then push it along. You be a fool to reply the Fife is not the man. Cause you know, and I know, that you know who I am. A special shout out piece goes out to all my pals, you see. And a middle finger goes for all you punk MCs. Cause I love it when you whack MCs despise me. They get vexed, I will next, cause none contest me. I'm just a fly MC who's 5 for 3 and very brave. On top remaining, no home training cause I misbehave.
Mad flow.
And before I get the butt, the gym must be erect, you heard? So
that's a rapper, man.
Yeah, for sure. Five Dog is killing, man.
Yeah.
And this beat is so fire.
It is. It is.
Back in the days on the boulevard of Linden, we used to kick routines and
I heard that beat before, Doodle.
Yeah.
And me, the abstract.
I've heard
the
that,
rhymes were
yeah.
so rumpin' that the brothers can't remember. I receive the message and you will play the sender.
You're on point tip,
All the time, Fife.
you're on point tip,
Yeah, all the time, Fife.
you're on point tip.
Yo, all the time, Fife.
So play the resurrector
Yeah.
and give the dead some life.
Okay, if knowledge is the key, then just show me the lock. Got the scrawny legs, but I move just like Lou Brock. This speed, I'm agile, plus I'm worth your while. 100% intelligent black child. My optic presentation sizzles the retina. How far
Sizzles
must you
the
go to gain
retina.
respect? Well, it's kinda simple, just remain your own, and you'll be crazy sad. And so kids watch your back, cause I think they smoke crack. I don't doubt it. Look at how they act. But off the better things like proper. Rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop.
All right, that is track number 9. Check the rhyme. What'd you think about that one, Dad?
That was a tight song.
Yeah.
That was so tight. That beat was just like, ooh,
Yeah.
so smooth and
Don't
funky, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like probably one of their more popular songs too.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
I no doubt. I don't. That doesn't surprise me. And then he just, man, the boy just be laying down some rhymes, man, and he was not. And look, his rhymes are just nonstop, and it ain't just like a small, little, like 4 or 5 lines. It's like 10, 12, 15. He's just going, and then you hear that doom, doom, doom. Oh man.
Oh, that's okay. So it's let me see. Where's the
At one
sample
point when
at?
I said, "Oh man,
Where's the
that's a
sample?
rapper."
Oh, Minnie Riperton, baby, this love I have is where they got the doom,
Really?
doom. Yeah, because that's also from that Soul for Real. Soul for Real has that song Candy Rain.
Uh-huh.
My love,
Yeah.
do you, and they use that same doom.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, they use the
okay.
same sample.
Well, whoever made it, they sampling that. Man, they getting paid off of these samples.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
Who's
both.
that? Let me go back.
This is
Grover Washington.
Grover Washington's song Hydra is where they got
Grover
the
Washington.
drums.
Man, I used to live to Grover Washington like a mug.
For real?
Oh man, he got a. It's a long song, man. It's like 15 minutes long. I can't think of the name of it now. It's a picture of him with an instrument. But anyway, yeah, Grover Washington.
Grover Washington. We also got a drum sample from Biz Markie.
Biz Markie.
Yeah, nobody beats the Biz.
All right.
Yeah, so that song, Check the Rhyme, that's like, yeah, that's a really standout track on this album. It's and in their discography for sure.
All right,
I love that. And I love Five Dog. Like Five Dog, I think he's my favorite out of the group. And I think on that song he just
he smashed
killed
too.
it. Killed it.
I was like, boy, that boy can rap. He know he can rap.
Yeah, he's dope. Okay, so the next track, this is track number 10, is titled Everything is Fair. This is produced by Skef Anselm, Q-Tip, and Ali Shaheed Muhammad.
All right.
Track 10, Everything is Fair.
Everything is fair when you're living in the city. Everything is fair when you're living in the city. Everything is
I
fair
mean,
when
look,
you're living in
trying to
the
sound
city.
like Bootsy or something. Up. Funkadelic. Yeah, I knew I was on the right train.
Look at Miss Elaine, who runs the fast lane. Barely knows her name, struck by her fame. She just got a bet and get a job. Had to feed her family, so she had to play the mob. Pulling out the ooh-wop, listening to doo-wop. You don't have to say a word. That's all you heard. She was in the shade, you can't really blame her for holding on to flamer. Society taught her, but they didn't tame her. A 10-clip salute, honey, here's the truth. She will never stop until she reached the top.
All right, that is Everything Is Fair. What do you think about that one, Dave?
I enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, this one's cool.
I enjoyed it. It was like, well, look, I guess because it had that. I thought it was I said Bootsy, but Bootsy Funkadelic. They are, you know,
same.
yeah. So that's the first thing that caught my eye, and I was like, where are they gonna go with the rest of the production of the song? And you really the the going back and forth with the Bootsy, the Funkadelics, and then their own little layover. What they do with they did a decent. I think they did a real good job on this song.
Yeah. I don't dislike this song. It just doesn't like.
It ain't like like,
it's not my. I guess not my favorite.
It's like one of them. I gotta play this.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining because this is my first hear. So
Yeah.
And I like his rhymes.
Yeah, I don't really.
His rhymes is what gets me.
You can never get tired of hearing Q-Tip rap. His voice is just so.
It's cool as hell, man.
Just so cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and roll into track number 11. This is track called Jazz We've Got.
All right.
So track 11, We've Got Jazz, produced by Q-Tip and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. And here is some jazz rap at its finest.
Jazz they got.
We got the jazz, 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 we got the jazz.
Stern, firm, and young with a laid-back tongue. The aim is to succeed and achieve at 21. Just like Ringling Brothers, I'll daze and astound. Captivate the mass cause the prose is profound. Do I bleed? The cool out to the music cause it makes you feel serene. With the birds and the bees and all those
like
groovy
that.
things like getting stomach aches when you gotta go to
And
work.
organ in
or
the
staring
background
into
and they just
space
lay
when
on the
you're
keys and
feeling
go.
berserk. I don't really mind if it's over your head.
that's
Cause
nice.
the job of resurrectors is to wake up the dead. So pay attention, it's not hard to decipher. And after the horns, you can check out the Viper.
Nice.
Yeah. Bring that horn in.
Competition, them try to come sideways, but competition, they must come straight way. Competition, them try to come sideways, but competition,
Jamaican.
they must come straight way. How's about that? It seems like it's my turn again. All through the years, my mic has been my best friend. Listen, but please don't stare. Suggest to the store and buy the LP or drive RCA, cassettes and CDs, produced and arranged by the four-man crew. And oh shit, Skeff and Slim, he gets props too. Make sure you have a system with some fat house speakers so the new shit can rock. From Boston, Massapequa, cause where I come from, quality is job one and everybody up on
Pizzazz, it's a universal sound. Bless the brothers on the ground and the 1-6 below. You didn't have to go. Some say that I'm eccentric cause I once had an orgy. And sometimes for breakfast I eat grits and porgies. If this is a stinker, then call me a slink, I ask. Now check it out. All my peoples in Queens, you don't stop. Now all my peoples in Brooklyn, you...
All right, that is Jazz We Got. What'd you think about that one, Dad?
That was definitely jazzy.
For sure.
It was nice though. It was real nice.
Yeah, I love that organ you pointed out that does those chords throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a nice jazzy. It's laid back. It almost made me want. It's relaxing. You know what I mean? It's like one of them songs I'd probably be just kicked back and laid back on the couch or something, just close my eyes and just enjoy that.
Yeah, their whole vibe is just chill, relaxing, nothing like just jumping out at you,
Right.
But still really enjoyable to listen to. So, and he also shouted out a couple of. He's shouting out De La Soul, which is another popular kind of
I remember them
group in this kind of realm. Brand new being leader of the
JBs. He
new.
went back like the JBs. I was like, what?
I don't know the JBs.
Well, if the same JBs I'm thinking about, that was James Brown's band.
Oh, I don't know. No, it's the Jungle
Jungle
Brothers.
Brothers. No, there's a different kind of JBs there.
They were the first group.
Who's the brother with the? I heard somebody had like a Jamaican accent.
Oh, that was Phife Dawg again. He was kind of switching up, doing something a little different on there.
Okay, he's definitely sounded authentic.
Yeah.
He did that really
He
well.
might have some roots
Oh, okay.
in the islands.
Well, he lived in New York. He probably is around a whole bunch of Jamaicans too,
for sure.
So.
All right, cool. We'll go ahead and roll to the next track. This is track number 12. It's titled Sky Pager, and this is produced by Q-Tip, Ali Shaheed Muhammad. And here is Sky Pager.
Do you know the importance of a sky pager? Those who don't believe see you late behind. Got a sky pages on all the time. Hurry up and get yours, cause I got mine. Especially if you do shows that come in fine. If you're with the G and you're sipping wine.
Sky Pager to use Skype. Enter telephone number or other numeric message.
The batteries I use are called Duracell. They last for 3 weeks, so they do me well. Don't be going through no phases, my joint stays on. 24/7 from dusk till dawn. If you're in Costa Rica on a sunlit beach, you breathe.
Sky Pager.
All right, that is Sky Pager. What do you think about that one, Dad?
Short but interesting song. Yeah, it's I never looked at it that way as pages, but yeah. I mean, they paint vivid pictures. You know what I mean?
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
This song is very indicative of the times, for sure.
Definitely.
They don't even have those anymore.
I was wondering about that. I said, do they even still make pages?
Probably not. Did you have a pager? Never had a pager?
I never did. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just never was interested in a pager. Yeah.
I kind of always wish I had one. I just always watch like movies with
When they play,
with people that have pagers. They just look so cool. Like, oh man, now I got it's so crazy. Like you get a page and now you gotta like go find a phone.
Yeah,
to call
call the
person.
Yep, yep. I was looking at that in Snowfall.
Oh yeah.
When Franklin in his pager, man,
Yeah,
it's always going off.
Always going off. Even watching the new season.
Yeah.
It's
dope, man.
This season, I did not really like last season. I thought it was kind of
this season
doing
man,
too much, but this season is
everybody's
really
dying.
good. That's the last season too. You got it.
Everybody's dying, man. Jerome, man.
Whoa, wait, because I don't think I might. I don't know if I'm caught all the way up.
I'm on it 5.
Yeah. It's good. This season's been really good. I've been enjoying it a lot.
Boy, you gonna love it.
Oh yeah, I probably need to. I think I might be like 1 or 2 episodes behind, so I need to catch up. All right, we'll go ahead and get to the next track. This is track number 12. I think this thing would get out of my way. No, track 13. This is titled What? And it's produced by Q-Tip. Track 13, What? Here we go.
That beat sounds familiar.
Baby's MC's Babylon. They're looking for excuses. Game for the buzzer who kicked it to the mooses. Lame as a brain could be golly G. If you see a shrink, he'll charge you a fee. If you see me, you see the fee is nothing. Evil patience, all backs, no frontin'. What is a party if it does? What's a childbirth without the umbilical? What's United Parcels without the deliverer? What's Mama Son without Papa Son? What's martial arts without Daniel Son? What's Rashi without Tanya Tamika? What's Orange Juice or Dougie Doug without Shaniqua? Not a damn thing. What's Duke Ellington without that swing? What's Alex Haley if it doesn't have roots? At Ed Norton, what is Coke snorting? What is position if there is no contorting? What is hip hop if it doesn't have violence?
Like
Chill
that.
for a minute, Dougie Fresh said silence. What is a Glock if you don't have a clip? What's a lollipop without the good chip? What's S&M if you don't have chains? What's a con artist if he doesn't have brains? What's America without greed and glamour? What's a MC if he doesn't have
Really
stamina?
clever
What's
song.
music
Yeah,
factory
it
without
is.
Mr. Walt? What's true glory without a phrase called talk? Tigger what, tigger what, tigger what, tigger what, tigger what?
All right, that's track 13. What? What do you think about that one?
That was such a cool song. I like all that.
Yeah.
All those references and it just was very clever.
Very clever.
And the beat was just nice and steady, and that was a fun song. Too.
Yeah, that was a fun one, and I just think it was really well written. He
It was
killed
very-
that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of sample did they use on this one? Because
Paul
it sounded
Humphrey,
something.
Uncle Willie's Dream. No.
They threw me on that.
Yeah,
one.
that's the funky sample that can be heard throughout the majority of the beat. Paul Humphrey.
Paul Humphrey. All right.
All right, we'll go ahead and roll to the last track here. This is track number
about to look that up.
14. This is probably the other really popular song on here. This is a posse cut featuring leaders of the new school, and leaders of the new school's probably standout member. You might know him by the name of Busta Rhymes.
Uh-oh.
So here is Scenario, track 14, the last track on the album. And here we go.
All right. I could see Busta Rhymes on an album like this.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
You never heard this?
So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this,
What?
and Bo knows that.
What?
But Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries in the herb, and I'm deep like Bob Marley. Lay back on the payback, evolve, rotate the gates.
Contact.
Can I get a hit? Hit!
I like when they do
with
that.
a brother named Tim, never ready to flip. East Coast stomping, ripping and romping. New York, North Kakalaka and Compton. Check it out. The loops for the troops, more bounds to the ounce. And wow, how now, brown cow. We're ill till the skill gets down for the flex. Next is the textbook old to the new, but the rest are doo-doo. From radio to the video to Arsenio, tell me, yo. What's the scenario?
We watch a lot of Arsenio.
Yeah, for sure. They reference him like 8 times.
Yeah.
Now I go for mine. Shades of seashore. Ship shape, crush grapes, eights to play tapes. Tapes make drapes.
Played out ego. So here's Busta Rhymes with the scenario.
Watch as I combine all the juice from the mind. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Powerful impact, boom from the cannon. Not bragging, try to reap a mind, just imagine.
Go on, Busta.
Vocabulary necessary when digging into my library. Oh my gosh, eating I do stew like the one pizza tosser. All over the track, man. Pardon me, as I come back, as I did the ground, I had to beg your pardon. When I travel through the turn, I roll with the squadron. Row, like a dungeon dragon. Change a little jaws.
Oh, no, she did.
That's where they got it from.
That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
Chuckity choco, the chocolate chicken, the rear cock diesel. But
Scenario. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
All right, that is Scenario. What do you think about that one, Dad?
Okay, this song was good. I liked it, and I definitely like Busta Rhymes, his part in this song. I will say it had a jazzy feel, like the group has portrayed through the whole album. But this one right here kind of reminded me of the rapping part of it. Kind of reminded me of the old school rapping when it first came around, like Run DMC.
Oh, okay,
stuff like
okay.
those rappers that the rhymes, the way they flowed, and the way they expressed when they were rapping. That gave me a
old school
feel to it. Except when they got to Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
And then Busta Rhymes kind of updated it a little bit.
Yeah. I definitely think who was it? So Q-Tip and Five Dog. Okay, it's Dinko D. And
Q. Now, well, I'll take it back. Now
and
Q-Tip,
Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown and Dinko D definitely had like kind of this older style, but then Q-Tip came back in and picked it back up.
He picked it back up.
And then Five Dog started off with a pretty good flow too.
Yep, Five Dog did. Yeah,
but I feel you right there in that middle part. It definitely was kind of like that, more like syncopated kind of flow. But Busta Rhymes just comes in and just destroys it with that last verse. He went crazy.
Yeah, he did. I agree.
And I saw you recognize the ruh like a Dungeon Dragon. Yeah. So that's where Nikki
got
and
it. Okay,
them got it from.
Okay,
sure.
okay, because she did it good.
Yeah.
She did it good too.
But his that like even that the heal up, reel up, bring it back, come rewind, like it's like super like popular, like that little part right there.
Line?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like everybody knows that, and it's something that's been like re-sampled and like people throw it in a mix of when they're mixing stuff, and he really made a name for himself with this verse on this song. So
wow.
That's kind of what pushed his career forward and got him people talking about Busta Rhymes for sure.
That's amazing how just the smallest things can catapult you into stardom, man.
Right.
That's so crazy.
And it's funny too. I don't know any story behind this, but a lot of the times, they'll tell these stories. It'll be like, and then this kid named Busta walked in and he laid this verse, and we was like, oh, that was dope, and we just put it on there, and then boom. Like, it'd just be these little tiny things, like
that's so crazy.
Like the in passing, or just meeting someone, or somebody telling you about somebody, or whatever the case is.
Timing,
for sure,
it's everything, right?
For sure. So that is a Tribe Called Quest, the Low End Theory. What did you think about the album?
Thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a fantastic album. It was a good album.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where that's going. Right?
For sure. Yeah. I like this album. Don't kill me. I like this album. I think I like their other really popular album more, which is titled Midnight Marauders, and that's the one that comes after this one. Okay. Just because I think I'm more keen on Five Dog, and that the next album shows a lot more of Five Dog's capabilities and stuff. Okay. And I just think
is it jazzy too?
It's jazzy too. Okay. But it's also got like more of a theme. This one is kind of not that this one isn't thematic, but it's there's just songs on here that I can just like, I'm cool, like I can skip. I feel like there's more standouts on the other one. Yeah,
it's to me on this one, even though it was great as it is, this is a new group for me. So I'm just like, I was enjoying all of it. Yeah. There are some, maybe about 3 songs on here, maybe 4. That I would probably, like, okay, now that I heard it.
Right. Like, you can do without it.
Yeah, I can do without it, but they were, even those 4 to me were great songs only because I like the guys, I like their style, I like their lyrics, I like their flow. And so I could listen to those songs, but I probably would just move to my favorite ones. Right. So but overall, man, I thought this was this was a great introduction.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. And I can't wait to play another Tribe album, the Midnight Marauders album. We'll definitely have to get to that at some point in time. So if you guys want to see more Tribe Called Quest and you want us to react to Midnight Marauders, then please make sure you drop a comment. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment. Let us know what we should react to next. Turn on your post notifications so you're notified every single time we drop a new video. And if you want to see our videos uncut and unedited, then consider checking out our Patreon. Shout out to all the patrons. Shout out to all of our subscribers. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.